Hello folks and welcome back to my channel. I don't know how we manage to do this every month, but I have another video about ear stretching for you. I really don't mind because I love talking about ear stretching. I love talking about stretched piercings. My stretched ears are my favorite piercings, but every single time I think I have touched on absolutely everything I could about ear stretching. Y'all hit me with another good idea in the comments. Someone asked me a question and I go, damn, I gotta make a video about that. So today, I'm talking about patience. I'm talking about patience. I know, don't scroll away. Don't skip this one just because you don't want to hear me tell you to be patient with stretching your ears. This is actually really important, and this is a video that I wish I had 10 years ago. So as many of you know, my lovely lobes are at 1.5 inches. I've got some really cool ammonite fossil hangers on from Diablo Organics today. I always get asked where my jewelry is from when I wear cool weights and stuff, and I never remember to tell you, so we are changing that in the year of our Lord 2023. I want to start remembering to do that. But my ears are 1.5 inches. I hit my goal size, I think, in 2017, somewhere right around there. So I've been at my goal size for a decent length of time, and I started stretching right when I was like 17, 18, I think. So it's been a while. It's been a long journey of stretching my ears, and like I just mentioned, I think my stretched ears are like my favorite of all of my piercings, bar none. I just love how they feel. I love the jewelry. I love everything about them, but I do have one regret from the stretching process, and that was that I wish I had more patience. And I am saying this as someone who actually had quite a lot of patience because I did not use tapers. I did not use tape. I stretched healthily and safely basically the whole way. I did have my ears redirected at one point, but other than that, everything just standard classic 1mm single flare glass. Took really good care of my ears. But I never really, appreciated the journey. Okay, that's a lie. I had, a couple moments, where, zen moments, where I appreciated the journey of stretching. But most of the time, I was just thinking about the next size. I was thinking about my goal size. I was just ready to move on. And I wasn't really appreciating the process of stretching. And this is something that I think I see a lot of people do. And there's nothing inherently wrong if you are stretching only for a fashion statement, only because you like the look of stretched ears, you don't care about anything else. Cool, awesome. That is how you want to stretch, and that is how you can stretch. But man, the process of stretching can be a really intentional, regular practice of grounding yourself and being present in your body, of connecting with and listening to your body, and of taking a journey with your body that really teaches you a lot of love and patience and respect for what your body is doing for you to help you achieve your goals. And there is so much wisdom and sacred knowledge to be gained from the process of stretching your ears. And I wish that I had spent more time sitting with that and appreciating that during the time period when I was still stretching. And there were people who told me this when I was younger and starting to stretch, although never really super in-depth. People were just like, oh, it's a journey, not a destination. Take your time, appreciate it. And again, I had my moments where I did, but definitely not as much as I could have. And it's honestly to the point that I wish I had something left to stretch now. You know, hindsight is 20/20. I have so much more wisdom and so much more knowledge, and I'm almost sad that I really don't have anything left to stretch. My septum's stretched. I had my stretched tongue. My ears are stretched real big. I'm out of shit to stretch, and I don't have anything to appreciate that journey with. When we really think about it, the process of being able to stretch and enlarge our piercings is an incredible one, made possible by the amazing physiology of the human skin. And this is why so many different piercings can be stretched and enlarged, from ears to septums to tongues. Our body is capable of doing really amazing things. When we're stretching our ears, especially when we're going slowly and patiently, we are working with our body to build up layers of lipids and collagen and healthy skin cells so that we can naturally stretch and enlarge our lobes without causing damage, without tearing, without blowouts. And it is incredible that our body is capable of doing this and capable of doing this for us. And it can teach us so much about being in tune with our body. The process of stretching and having to care for and massage your lobes regularly and gently get your body to produce what it needs to produce for this tissue to loosen up to be able to fit another size. Listening to your body and watching when your body rewards you for that and you go up in size really steady every couple of months. And then when your body is overwhelmed, maybe you got a bunch of new piercings that your body is focused on healing. Maybe you've been under a lot of stress lately. It's final season at school. You just broke up with your partner. Work is really hard. Your body isn't producing as much of what it needs to loosen up your lobes. You're having a hard time stretching. Maybe you're sick and you're dealing with that. You get to walk very closely with your body, something that we normally take for granted or ignore, and watch the way your body thanks you when you take good care of it, when you eat good food, when you have lower stress levels, when you're patient with your lobes and take your time. And your body rewards you by doing this amazing thing and producing this collagen and producing these lipids and allowing your ears to grow and stretch. But you also get to walk with your body when it's telling you, hey, something's not working for me. I'm not ready to size up yet. Something's wrong. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I need more food. Or sometimes your body just needs more time. Sometimes you're doing everything right and your body goes, can you please be patient with me? I just need a little longer. And rather than take the opportunity to sit with our bodies during this process and really have a beautiful relationship with our bodies and a beautiful understanding of what our bodies need, of what's going on, so many of us just ignore this part of stretching entirely. And all we think about is, I'm going to massage my lobes, and the 3-month mark, exactly, I'm going to fit the next size in, and even if it hurts, or even if my body tells me it's not ready, I'm just going to push it in anyway because I want bigger ears, I want to go bigger, and we're just so laser focused on our goal size and how quickly we want to get there, that we don't give any consideration to what our body wants and what our body needs. And for so many people who stretch their ears, who struggle with body image issues and self-confidence, who struggle with mental health issues, especially anything that affects your body, who struggle with dysphoria, especially for trans and non-binary folks, who struggle with disordered eating, we have this amazing opportunity in stretching our ears to really listen to our body and work with our body and honor our body and use that as a way to build a healthy connection with our body and a healthy respect and healthy habits of care and love for our body. And I've spoken very publicly about my struggles with dysphoria as a non-binary person. I've talked about my eating disorder and my struggles with my body, and yes, I've done therapy, I've taken medication, all of that has been immensely helpful in building up a healthy relationship with my body. But, oh my God, if stretching my ears wasn't one of the most helpful things I did for learning to love my body and listen to my body. And I think about how many months and years I spent during the stretching process, just like fingers in my ears, refusing to listen to what my body was trying to tell me. Yeah, I was using single flare glass, and yeah, I was trying to go slow, but there were definitely times where I just shoved in jewelry I shouldn't have because I was impatient. I wanted to be at that next size. I wanted to wear a cool pair of plugs at conference. Like, there were many times where I just actively went against what my body wanted. There were many times where I just didn't listen to my body. Like, I was still going slow and massaging my ears and doing the right stuff, but I wasn't really listening to my body. I wasn't taking the time to sit down in front of a mirror and massage my lobes and look at them and check and see how they were feeling and think about how I had been feeling for the last couple of weeks. Was I doing well? Had I been sick? Was I happy? Was I sad? How were these things affecting my body? Really feel what my body was feeling and understand what it was going through in order to care for it well. I was solely focused on what was going on in my head, on what I thought mattered in life, that I was completely ignoring what my body was trying to tell me so often throughout the stretching process. And while I loved my stretched lobes, and I definitely had moments along the journey where I felt very in tune with my body and I feel like I was listening to it, I really wish I had slowed down and had far more moments of intentionality surrounding stretching. Now that I'm already at my goal size, part of my process when it comes to meditation is sometimes incorporating my stretched lobes and my stretched piercings. And I enjoy spending time meditating and being present in my body and being present with these amazing piercings that my body has allowed me to have and heal and stretch, and using those as a conduit to be more present with my body. And as an aside, there's a beautiful history when it comes to ear stretching meditation in Buddhism that I feel like I want to do a whole other video on. But I like taking that intentionality with my body, and in hindsight, because of course hindsight is 2020, I realized how much of that I missed out on in the stretching journey by only being focused on my destination, by only being focused on the fashionable elements of having cool big earlobes and cool jewelry, and not really taking the time to honor the fact that I was walking such a powerful journey between myself and my body, and that this was such a great opportunity to connect with, listen to, and care for my body. And this isn't what ear stretching has to look like for everyone. This is coming from my admittedly biased point of view as someone who is Buddhist, as someone who is really interested in building these connections with my body, as a trauma survivor, and as a body piercer with a huge soft spot for history, culture, and ritual surrounding body piercing. I gotta admit that there's a bias here. I know that I'm not the only person who exists at the cross-section of these things. And I definitely know I'm not the only person who could benefit from using the process of stretching as an opportunity to build stronger and more stable bonds and connections with my body, use it to heal your relationship and your place in your body, and use it to learn to listen to your body and care for it as it needs, and build a symbiotic relationship where it's not just you trying to force your body to do what you want it to do, whether that's lose weight, look a certain way, or behave a certain way, but just allowing yourself to build a healthy relationship where you nurture your body and do things that you know are healthy and good for it, where you listen to your body when it tells you you need to slow down, and in return your body thanks you by loosening up, by helping you stretch, by walking in this journey with you, by carrying you through the world every day. There is so much we can learn and connect with our bodies through the process of stretching that I really encourage anyone for whom this feels like it might be a good fit for to not necessarily look at stretching as having this goal size in mind and how soon can you get there and all of this jewelry, but to really appreciate stretching as a journey that you go on with your body and an opportunity to learn so much and connect so much and heal so much within your body. If this resonates with you at all, or if you feel the same way, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And this is another video that makes me think I should start a Discord, because I would love to just talk to people about this for probably way too long and ramble, but it's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about it in the comments for now, and yeah, I'm really excited to hear what you think of this perspective on stretching, so let's talk about it. As per usual, your like and support means the world to me, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit like, please subscribe, and I can't wait to sit down and chat with y'all again soon. Bye!